it is debatable, but we'll come back to you. I'll come to you, Madam Obi. A state of emergency has already been declared in Rivers State. Did you see this coming?
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I saw it coming, but not so soon anyway, because I was hoping that maybe the president would have had another session with these the major players, you know, on both sides. Then maybe accompanied by the elders, and then maybe the CSOs and the security apparatus that we have, the security chiefs, you know. But since he took that, for how long would the president have waited, actually?
Before taking that? Yes,
because, I mean, this thing continued unabated. We are talking about elders. We are talking about, there are security reports. Even before the president took that decision, there was a security meeting. High-level security meeting, reports came in. And of course, you don't blame him. Based on what he was you know, presented with, he had to take that decision. If nothing else, at least to calm the situation a bit. Because tension was, I mean, on the increase. Now you see, people are talking about who to blame and who not to blame. And I say, well, we have a governor who is the chief security officer of the state. And then, unfortunately, in playing the politics, there were times he made some statements. In fact, I think that it's not even up to 2 weeks. You should have that video where he said that the youth shouldn't bother. When the time comes, he will lead them and direct them on what to do. And that's like, okay, if the assembly is threatening to impeach me, I mean, this is what it is. So the moment the assembly filed that notice of gross misconduct, the next day we began to hear of pipeline vandalization. And of course, like they normally say, when the witch cried in the night and the child dies in the morning, who is responsible for the death of the child? I'm not saying he may have sent people, but you know that the people we are talking about, these youth, this restive youth we are talking about, are people that are just waiting for something, a statement. It will trigger them to begin to act. Don't forget that even pipeline vandalization, there are those who are doing it for their bunkering business. So it's also an opportunity to catch into the moment and then see what they can get out of it. So as far as I'm concerned, the president, maybe he acted too hastily, but it was to save the situation.
Okay, let me quickly chip this in. State of emergency is not an end in